On Netflix last night, I watched a movie called A Mouthful of Air, and it's a film that looks at the emotional wellness of or journey of a mother named Julie. She's an author, and she's struggling with postpartum depression. Um, Throughout the movie, she tries to balance motherhood and her depression and making choices that are best for her children while breastfeeding and medications and trying to figure out if she should take them or not. Um, but throughout the movie, you're seeing progressively how she's unraveling, and her decisions to not take medications during breastfeeding and stuff does affect her. It shows little clips from her childhood that she's trying to figure out. And just, it's really sad because it reminded me of, you just felt the depression in her. Like if you've never felt depression, major depressive disorder, or postpartum depression, you just felt it. You could see her spacing out, looking around, unsure of what she was going to say, wanting to be the best mom ever, but then debating if she should be her kid's mom. The pressure she put on herself, the anxiety that was on herself. And the worry that was in her family, like her family worried. They're always checking in on her and her trying to reassure them that everything is okay. I remember those moments. I remember those spaced out moments. Those moments of tears, trying to figure out. Sorry, I was kind of pausing there because I think my son was outside my door and I wanted to assure that he wasn't hearing too much. And it's not that I wouldn't talk to him about it. It's just, and he can watch this video. It's just a little different when someone's listening, you're talking at the same time. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would recommend this movie if you want to know what it may feel like postpartum depression. And I also would put a trigger. The reason why I'm talking about triggers because I don't want anybody to go and watch the movie, right? If it's going to be really bothersome, and it ends in tragedy. So, I'm spacing out myself currently. I think I'm spacing out myself currently is because I know the possibility existed that I could have been in that position. And it was horrific because I did nurse my son for a year. And I didn't take any medication through that. And, you know, what are you sacrificing there, right? It's like a choice. My son had nutritional wellness, but emotionally, I wasn't the greatest, in my greatest headspace for a mom, for my kids, because I didn't take the medication that I should have. And that's why this movie really hits home, because I had thoughts and visions of different things that involved self-harm. I never took it to that, but I did have thoughts and feelings of wanting to just get in my car and go. And it had nothing to do with not loving and wanting the best for my kids. A lot of the thoughts had to do with that I was not a good mom. They They need a better mom. They deserve better. Things of that nature. I wrote a little poem after the fact when I got well, and I looked back, and there was a time, I don't even know how many years later, but there was a time when I thought about one particular day when I was in the car, sitting in the driveway, and gosh, my son must have been 3.5, maybe. And he was outside the car door, banging at the car door, and I was just sitting there crying. And he was looking at me, wondering why I'm not coming in. And I'll share that poem after this. See if I can find it and add it. Oh, I got something in my teeth. That's horrific. I need to block that out too during the video. So if you see the video and there's a big circle there, that's why.